What's going on, guys? Caleb here. We are out in the lake by myself. Just me here. Just me. So I think what I'm going to do in this video is I'm actually going to draw on the map where I am and show you guys on a picture. That way you guys get an idea of where I am. I'm a little ways away from the cabin. Not too far though. But right in there is a little shallow lake. You can see there's a dam across it. There's probably some good bass in there. I don't know. I'm out here celebrating my birthday a day early actually, because tomorrow it's supposed to be really rainy, so 80% chance they're calling for. So I decided to treat myself to a nice boat ride and talk to you guys here for a minute. So this is the longest part of the lake going this way. I'm trying to do it like this way. So right there, straight out, is the longest straightaway. So as I like to consider it, the sort of the back side of the lake, and then you have a couple fingers that go in. You'll see on the map. So anyway, it's only about maybe 3 feet here at the most, and sort of weedy, but you can't really see it till I get just a little bit in closer to that little lake a little bit farther. So I sort of had to watch it. Good thing there aren't rocks. A little bit facts about the lake. It is about 722 acres or so, give or take a little bit, depending on how high it is. Right now it's actually a little low. So very decent sized lake, and a max depth of 30 feet, give or take, obviously depending on what the weather's been doing. And you catch smallmouth bass, northern, maybe a few walleye here and there. Nothing too major, but I only caught a couple so far. But my grandparents said that they got wind that the Indians in the area have been netting out the fish out of the lake. They just come in here with big huge nets and net it right on out. The government has no restrictions as far as the Indians go, so they can just do whatever they want to do. It's really not right at all, but can't not changing it now. So I am actually not used to going in the ocean. I'm used to lakes like this. So when you go fishing out in the ocean, you know, you don't anchor or anything, you just sort of drift around, and that's like really weird to me, because I'm used to going and anchoring and sitting there. But it's not the case here. But oh guys, how did I forget? Happy Labor Day. Yeah, we work so hard, and it's nice to catch a little break here when you can. It just so happens we decided to vacation over the holiday. If I were home, I'd probably be trimming the bushes in our yard, putting around, doing something like that. But so thankful, grateful to be out here in Minnesota. I would love to move here at some point, even if it's when I'm retired. Just at some point, I really love the state, that's for sure. People are nice. Weather's a whole lot nicer than Pennsylvania, except for the winters. You just have to deal with them. But other than that, you can't really complain too much. Like, especially here in northern Minnesota, a hot day is going to be low to mid 80s, so nothing really hot. I mean, and that's rare that it gets like that. So for the majority, it's in the 70s, which is awesome. Totally workable weather. I don't want to take too much of your time. I got to get back because we're going up a few towns, up to Grand Marais this afternoon. Gonna do some shopping, see if I can get a t-shirt or something that says Lake Superior. and we'll bring you guys along, and then we'll go out to eat, and then we'll come back and probably go out here in this boat and do some fishing. So stay tuned, and yep, so out here celebrating my birthday a day early because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so really enjoying myself. Alright guys, we will catch you in a little bit. I gotta get back, and I might do some cruising around a little bit here, so I don't know if I can get some footage while I am steering the motor, so we'll see. If I can, you'll see it. So alright, we'll catch you in a little bit. Look who I ran into. They got a pedal. I don't have to pedal. I think I'll take that deal. Alright, let's get home. I coasted it.
They didn't want to be towed in? Did you ask?
No. How was I gonna do that?
They have a rope on there,
Yeah, well, I don't know how to tie. You know that.
Well, hold it.
Well, guys, we made it here to the big lake. The water is crystal clear. We're going to continue on. This is the beach. Let's walk around here. We can get to the peninsula. Do not feed the geese. Do not feed the geese. Look at that, a sailboat. Wow, that is crystal clear. You can literally see the bottom. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. There's the rudder on the sailboat, and you can literally 11, 12 feet, something like that. Wow. So we're right here. Grand Marais. There's Tofty. There's Silver Bay. That's where my dad's from. We go down to Two Harbors a lot. Right here is the line for Cook County, which is where Caribou Lake, where the cabin is. It's somewhere right in there. Boating tips. Wear your life jacket. Water temps average 40 to 50 degrees. Yeah, freezing. Watch the weather. It can change rapidly. Carry a VHF marine radio compass, chart, and GPS. Know how to use them. Carry adequate fuel. Maintain your engine. Let someone know where you are going. And when you plan to return, in case of a storm, head into the waves at a 45-degree angle. If you capsize or swamp, stay with the boat. Yep. And there is the police right here. Yep. Police boats right there. They have Hondas on there. 225 horsepower. That'll make them go a little bit. That's for sure. Yep, this is the beach. Whole lot different than beach at home. Now let's go out on the point. It's all weeds, wow. Here we are. There's a guy just going along in his boat at the big lake. So you have some small waves, but nothing major. Pretty clean. Guys, this is Grand Marais, right on the water. Been a minute, guys. Been a minute. It's a Wednesday today. And this morning it was really, really windy. I mean, super windy. And this afternoon's been a little bit calmer. My dad and I went out fishing this morning. I caught a small bass, about 6-7 inches, something like that. And I was actually surprised I caught it because they were biting really, really light. I mean, the bobber would go down and then it would come up, and crazy. I hate it like that. But anyway, so then we had some lunch after that, and then I took myself on a 4-wheeler ride around to see the other cabins. And so now I'm grabbing my ginger ale here, and I'm gonna head down. My dad and Grandpa are down here fishing off the dock. You'll see it's still pretty windy actually. And go join them. Maybe throw a line in or just sit there and watch them.
Oh, Caleb, we got a walleye.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Right there's a walleye.
Yep.
I caught it. Did you lock the shed?
Yep.
Put the key in the thing?
Yep.
Close the door, right?
Yep.
You hooked it there, made lock the
Yeah,
door.
push the thing in. Yep.
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah.
slid that. Good. That's good. That's good. We don't need to worry about it tonight. Yep. Wow. Well, now you went over my line. Am I over you? Nope. You made it. You made it. Where did you go?
I went all the way over here.
Oh, you
Down
went
here.
around that point there.
Yeah.
Okay. You went down there, but that's it, and then down the back on
Yeah.
this end.
Yep.
Then get me one.
Nope.
Ginger ale. Go get me one. there. You want pop? Oh yeah, go up and bring a Pepsi. There's Coke and Pepsi up there, or Sprite, or no, there ain't Sprite. Well, there's whatever.
Okay.
I don't care. You can bring me a Pepsi too. They're up there. There's something up there. We get. Boy, it'd be nice to catch about 3 or 4 more walleyes. Oh yeah, you get about half a dozen of those. Well, yeah. You got a taste of fish. Great stuff, you know. They're much easier to fillet too. I can tell you that. Well, what's that? About 3/4 of a pound? Yeah, I would say they're close to a pound. It's pretty long. Well, you said it's the action for walleye that they're biting. Yeah, well, this is the right way.
Yep.
That's the kind of fish you'd catch over there. I'll bet where that drops off. I could stand it. Well, I can't be in the boat very long before I have to get out. I could spend probably an hour, hour and a half. I'd have to get out of it. Because I used to drop that with the pontoon. It just about right every time you set it in there. What's the matter? What's this? Oh, I don't want that. You can have either one. Nope. That's whatever you want. Yep, that's what I got. Well, you can have this. No, I want this one. That's right where I caught it, man. Right out there. Gosh, I can hardly do it. There. I got it for. I can hardly open a can. That's all they're doing. Well, that's why I say, you know what? When you nominate somebody, the committee votes on it right now. And if it's a tie, then we'll have hearings. Otherwise, he's voted in. You know his record. You know everything he stands for.
They got everything.
Yeah, they don't need to waste
If there's a
time.
tie, the only one that votes is the president. That ends it. If you're on a city, the mayor only votes if there's a tie.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't make the laws. He's only the commander-in-chief over the police department, and he leads the meetings. But the mayor can't introduce legislature. Or that's the same way with the president. The Congress set the rules, the Senate okays them, pass it to the president. He has to either sign it or send it back to the House.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're Obama.
What?
Unless you're Obama.
If you're Obama, then you just write executive orders, that's all. And that's what he does.
Executive this, executive
Actually,
that.
if the Senate had any teeth in there, they'd have said, that's it. The House can't work on it. The Senate, they just say, the president has to go through the House first. Is that on tape?
Yep.
I think he'll probably be one of the youngest judges they got.
Yep.
That's been in there nominated for many years. They got some people on there that, man, they should be retired, and they're sicker than a dog, and they're under heavy medication. Man. this is the second judge for Trump.
Yeah.
If they prove this one, will be the second one
Yeah.
since he's been president.
Yeah, he might get 4.
That'll be pretty good.
Well, the other one, before this one, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good.
I know.
Well, we have a senator from our great state of Pennsylvania that said, I will never vote for a Trump appointee. He's too radical, too conservative.
Who said that?
That was the senator from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
He's against workers' rights. He's against the common man, the working man. Because he believes in the Constitution.
he's just making up a story. That's what he's doing.
Well, he's up for re-election next time, and I don't think he's going to make it.
He's pretty old.
No. I don't think the state's going to go for it.
Who is it?
It's Casey.
Oh, Bob Casey.
Somebody said, what about Bob? Because he never says any boo until it's time for a re-election.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
He doesn't
you
say
never hear
anything.
anything about anything other than he'll tell you, no, I'm for this or that, and he votes as far left as he can go.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not for the democracy. He's for the
Oh.
red stuff.
Oh yeah, well, he's a Democrat. He's a dummy.
Well, he can be on the other side of the fence too. A few of them.
He's a dummy. As I say, it's a Democrat. The problem is you convinced all these college kids that communism is the best form of government, so that's what they're going to vote and they're going to run for. That's why you got that bartender who won in New York. A 28-year-old woman is bartender.
Yeah, bartender.
Yeah, that's what her job was. She was a bartender. And she's all for everything free.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you're going to pay taxes.
Well, we're going to get it out of the rich. The rich aren't paying their fair share. And we're going to get it out of businesses. 'Cause
Yeah.
they hoard money.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's wishful thinking.
If we did that, if we got that kind of money from them, there would be, everybody would have health care.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, all tangled up. Look at that. You'll never catch anything like that.
You're all tangled up.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna fix that right now.
Is that a light line, I wonder? Or maybe it's because it starts to tangle in the wind when you're throwing out against it. They're watering it?
A little bit.
Poor cord. After you get another one of these floating ones, they are styrofoam.
Yeah, they're the better ones because they don't break.
Yeah. Well, they get a crack in these here.
You're done.
Yeah, these are plastic cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yep. There we go. Now she won't move. Now we'll whip her out there. About 49 yards. Well, the only reason Bob Casey got in there is because his dad. When his dad died, he ran. And his dad was a Democrat, but a pro-life Democrat.
Where do you find them at?
Well, not many more of them left.
No, you bet they are. Well, there ain't many like Hubert Humphrey. He was for the people that elect him and for the America. He talked a lot, but he also, when he worked and he got things done.
Yeah, they're not.
But you don't find many of them anymore.
No, they're socialists now.
That's right.
Communists.
That's what
all
they are.
Bernie Sanders. We're going to give everybody free everything. Free education, free college, free health care.
Who pays for that?
Next thing you know, he's gonna say, we'll give you free retirement too.
Well, you know what that means? That's socialism.
Yeah.
The
Which
government
means
owns
you're
everything.
gonna have nothing.
Hey, Grandpa, Grandpa.
Look at
Look
here.
at that bouncing
Look at
here. Got a little one here. Maybe another walleye came in here. Look at that. Let's go.
Yeah, you just come and pick your check up. And pretty soon nobody works and they all get a check.
Yep. For doing what? Nothing. Yeah. And what do you have? Nobody has nothing. It's like I heard a professor in college asked, the first day of class, he asked the class, which is the best form of government? Socialism or I mean communism or capitalism? Class. Oh, communism is the best. Okay, he says, now, should I grade on a communist scale or should I grade on a capitalist scale? Oh, communist scale. Okay, fine. He said, that's what we'll grade on. Came the first test. There was like 3 of them got A's, and then there were some B's and some C's and some F's, and so everybody got a C. And the people who got A's said, wait a minute here. Oh, I shouldn't get a C, I got an A. He said, hey, you said you're going to get graded on a communist level. That's what it is. Everybody gets a C. You know what? By the time the last test was taken, everybody got F's. Because nobody was going to study. Why? Why? Because I'm going to get a grade.
Yeah.
And then they all said, oh, well, this isn't so good. No kidding. Yep.
He was drilling at home.
Mm-hmm. Come on, clowns. You're not gonna get an A for doing nothing. Just show up for class. Come on.
Well,
You
there's
think
a
that's-
lot of that stuff.
Think you're gonna, that's the way it is.
There's certain things that they.
Again. Look at that. How in the world?
That's,
The wind
that's
is
what
doing-
I would did the
Marty,
same
when you
thing.
throw that, the wind is doing that on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's up in the air. You keep it lower, you won't even get tangled up. The wind is strong right now. Look at the white caps and places out there. It's picking up. I think I got a different bobber up there. This will work.
Huh?
I don't mind this. I'll make it work. Come on. You know, there we go. Well, it's almost 3:30.
Yeah, we'll have to leave.
By 4. Well, she said supper is what? Or I mean, church is 6:30. 6:30. I gotta feed Oscar. Feed the birds.